Dang, it didn't want me to be live for a second, so it wouldn't let me, but I wanted to share a poem I have shared with some people, but also just talk about kind of what was happening in fellowship today. And I did take notes. Basically, we're talking about how even Jesus got tempted in the wilderness, and sometimes like seasons of wilderness bring like faith and growth. And we don't like going to the wilderness. No one really likes feeling like that way, but there's going to be times where we don't feel like the Lord is near, but we have to remember He's always with us. And also, when we don't hear God's voice, like the written word of the Lord is His voice. Like, and I think that's beautiful as well. And that's something we were talking about in fellowship today. But I'm glad you're here. And I don't think I can pronounce a word name at all, username at all. I'm sorry, so I'm not gonna really try. I'm like gonna butcher it really bad, I feel like. So yeah, I'm sorry. But I did want to read the poem I wrote the other day, um, because I don't think I've shared it on here yet, but I have shared it on some other platforms. So yeah, because I couldn't sleep the other night, and I wrote this poem actually in the middle of the night because I was feeling. Sometimes when I get up in the middle of the night, I'll just pray other things because I know a spiritual warfare is going on, or like something's going on. Probably God woke me up for a reason. Um, and I feel like that's most important when you pray in the middle of the night, so you can fall back asleep and have peace. Or sometimes I even read the Bible in the middle of the night and stuff. But yeah, and I try to make God like the first part of my morning and throughout my day pray as well, because that's like a big part of having peace through your day, I feel like. But I see rain as it pours, it feels dark, looking for God to ignite my spark, shining because of Jesus. He is the way forever he was. He is, remains to stay. The same today, yesterday, forever. Praise Jesus for all he does. Praise Jesus for he is three in one, Father, Spirit, Son. That is a poem I wrote the other night when I couldn't sleep. I think it was about 2 in the morning, like the middle of the night, or like 1:30 in the morning. I can't quite remember right now, but it was about 3 nights ago because I was struggling a little bit. Um, but God, even in the middle of the night, will give me creativity, and that's like a way of me releasing stress. And He's given me that gift, I think, like of different forms of creativity to be able to release steam when need be. And that's amazing to me. Like, he'll speak to me like in those types of ways to art and like other people's art as well, and I find that quite beautiful. Yeah, it definitely is very cool. It was very calming to just rest in his presence. And honestly, before I sleep is usually when I talk to him, probably like most intimately. Not that I don't talk to him intimately other times, but I think you might kind of know what I mean. People post themselves reading their poems. Yeah, I just kind of like went on Pixar and put a background to it, which I can show that too because I posted my poem on Instagram and like threads and such. But besides that, see, this is the. I don't think you guys can sting. Um, I want to show that, but it's not like showing good from. It's like my screen's too bright, but it's like a cloudy background that I made on Pixar though. Uh, yeah, I'm trying to get better at writing. Honestly, everything's a learning process. Even this life is like when you become saved, like Jesus gives you the power to overcome things, of course, and we're more than conquerors in Christ Jesus, right? But we'll still like struggle with things, and that's when we go to God and be intimate and honest with Him and be like, okay, I'm struggling with this and that, and such like that. But it's really rough. I'm debating on quitting medical school. Yeah, I get it. College is pretty rough. I'm in the thick of it too. I am in college right now, and I'm probably gonna be going into medical stuff too, like, but just, like, the psych side of it, like, the mental, uh, health side of it, because I'm very passionate about that, and, yeah. Hi, how are you? Um, but a lot of my family goes into medical things, which I find to be very, very good. They're good fields. Some of it's just like you have to have good like ways to escape because a lot of it's very taxing work, and I've seen people like in and out of like my family kind of get burnt out a little bit because of it, because it's rewarding work, like, you're helping people, but it's also a lot to take in sometimes, I've seen people struggle with that. I am on a mental health board in RI, make decisions for mental health policy in RI. Yeah, that does sound kind of, taxing, to be quite honest, and I'll be praying for you for sure. Please pray for me as well because, like I said, I feel like I'm in the thick of it as well, and it's like it's I feel like it's gonna be rewarding to go to college, and it already is. Like, I like college a lot, but there is times where, in life you're going through other struggles, so it feels rough, but, like, it's like a job. Like, college honestly is like a job, especially when you're in it full time, and, then you have things outside that you're trying to do and accomplish, right, outside of it. So that is kind of a struggle. I bet you be a great psychiatrist. Yeah, but I'm not sure I'm gonna go that far or not. I'm just kind of letting Jesus guide me. I'm probably just gonna like, which is like a huge feat in itself, because social workers usually get master's degrees now. But I'm probably gonna be a social worker like with a master's degree. Um, but I mean, that at least that's my plans, but, plans can change because we make plans, but then Jesus changes them. But I told you this is gonna be a short live. I love y'all. I'm gonna end this stream. I'll see y'all later. Peace out. I know this is a really short stream, but yeah, God bless y'all. That's fine.